Hello and welcome to the episode. And yes, I am finally on the Royal Enfield Guerrilla 450. Roll the montage. So here we have the Royal Enfield 450 Guerrilla. What a lovely machine. It is stunning. So we have a 452 single cylinder liquid cooled Sherpa engine, and that is a massive upgrade from the previous 411. We have 39.5 brake horsepower and 40 Newton meters of torque. This does 83 miles per gallon with a 11 litre fuel tank. Bit smaller than the Himalayan, but it makes it more agile. I think that's perfect because, you know, the Himalayan is designed to go around the world and this bike is designed to go around the country, and the tank is perfect in those sort of scenarios. So having said that, you can get 200 miles plus out of the tank, which is pretty damn good, and these days there's petrol stations absolutely everywhere, so you ain't got to worry about that. Seat height is 780 millimeters, very low, very confidence inspiring and wide bars. So if you are a new rider or you're coming back to riding, this bike is perfect for that. It weighs 184 kilograms, which is bugger all. It's not a lot at all. The engine is part of the frame cross member, so it's lower than the previous model, so 184 kilograms. It's a bit heavy. Right, if you're a new rider, it sounds a bit intimidating, but it's not. It's because it's quite low as well. The weight is quite low. You've got the catalytic converter underneath the bottom there, and a nice little stubby end can. I like that. A lot of manufacturers have been putting massive end cans on. I think that exhaust is awesome. Very rare to find a stock exhaust that looks cool, and I think that looks really good. 3 years warranty, 3 years breakdown cover as standard when you buy new. So the features on this bike, we've got a digital dash. We can change the displays. Got rider modes on it. It has an eco mode and we have normal mode. Eco mode is good for if you're running out of fuel. If there's not a fuel station nearby, you can stick it in that. So with the dashboard, we also have phone connectivity, so you can download the Royal Enfield app and you can use Google Maps, and it comes up with a display like it would on your phone. Service interval is every 6,000 miles. First service is at 300, but it's only a quick oil change. And the valve adjustment is at 6,000 miles, and that costs £300 to £400 depending on what dealer, but that's not until 6,000 miles, so you haven't got to worry about that straight away. It's a small price to pay if you want a modern engine that's giving you more power, more performance and more economy. It's got a 6-speed gearbox as well, this one, whereas the previous model had 5 gears. I say previous model, the previous engine. This is a new model, but it does look like the Scram, the modern Scram. You can get this in a few different colours, so you can get this in yellow ribbon for $5,050, player black $4,995, Brava blue $5,050, gold dip $4,995, smoke silver $4,850, and that's without the digital dash. You get the analog dash like you find on the Scram 411, and you get the trip navigator as well. Right, I've done enough waffle, let's get on a ride. So we have had a look around up close and personal of all the juicy specs of this motorcycle. This is my first impressions. First time trying the Sherpa engine. As you all know, regular subscribers, I owned a Himalayan 411 and a Scram 411. So as you can imagine, I am very keen to try this motorcycle, because this is pretty much the modern Scram 411. So immediately it's extremely comfortable. very neutral position. The bars are nice and wide, and what that gives you, it gives you a very nice, confidence inspiring feel. Such a cliche thing to say, but that is exactly what you want from a motorbike. You want to jump on it and feel at ease with it, and this is exactly what it does. So the bars being wider gives you more leverage, and then it just makes it a lot more agile. So when I pulled out of the garage the first time getting on this, the first thing I immediately noticed was the throttle response. It's very peachy. I was quite surprised. Definitely not like the 411 that I owned previously. This wants to go, and it goes. It does go. Oh, it's got that really nice single cylinder thumper sound. I really like that the horsepower and the torque are similar figures. That really gives you a nice characteristic from your engine. It just pulls and chugs along just like the old one used to, but you've got more power on tap. Oh, I like it. I really like it. I can see myself buying one of these. I'm actually demoing this because I'm interested. I'm not doing it just for a video. I am genuinely interested in buying the bike. So this video is more for myself, but I'm going to share this with you. And you know me with my reviews. If I don't like something, I will say. A bit like the Svartpilen demo that I done. I didn't like that bike, and I said it. It's got quite a few dislikes on the video, but that's how it is. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Obviously, I've looked online about other reviews, and I've read articles about this motorcycle, and a lot of people say about the vibrations and that. But to be honest, I've owned a KTM 390, and anything other than that is smooth as silk, mate. Vibes on this, not an issue, man. It kind of adds experience to it. You just know that you're on a single cylinder. It's part of the fun. It's not annoying. This is a fun bike, man. This is a fun bike. The trouble is, I've got to watch my speed a bit more now. I mean, regular viewers know that I've owned about 26 bikes in the past. I've actually lost count, from GS 1200, Fireblades, and all sorts of motorcycles, slow and fast. So, you know, I've got quite a good opinion, I think, with a mechanical background of what I expect from a motorcycle, and I'm going to share that with you. This is the perfect sort of environment for this motorcycle, sort of city riding. It really is a bike that you can just run circles around traffic. Just keep an eye on my speed. I'm not sure. Don't want to get done for speeding. I don't want to do that, do we? I've not got Jody to tell me off. Although this is a very nice dashboard, I like it. I've got it on the analog display at the minute, and it's digital, but it's still got that sort of retro style to it. I quite like that, the needle going up. But the speedo is very clear to see, which on my Honda Monkey it is not. Something I'm going to have to play around with is the refresh settings on the camera. From what I see from my little viewfinder, the dashboard is flickering. Not like that in real life. Don't know why they do it. I've never seen a dash do that. But after, if I brought this bike and I wanted to vlog on it, I will have to sort that out. Oh, she goes. She goes. What is the speed limit down here, Nicholas? It's got to be 30, isn't it? It's got to be. It's got to be 30. Doesn't say otherwise, is it? Street lights. Street lights. It's a 30 mile an hour. Street lights. Thank you so much for Moonrakers in Norwich. They are a fantastic dealership. So friendly, so welcoming. Highly recommended, honestly. That is half the battle when you're buying a new motorcycle. You're going to want good customer support. I can vouch for them. I've purchased couple of bikes, no, 4 bikes off at my couple. I've purchased 2, my wife purchased 2. Never had any issues with them at all. They do go above and beyond. I'm enjoying it. I don't know if you can tell. It's good fun. It really is good fun, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? I'm really sold on the Royal Enfield brand. I just love what they're doing. They are making great bikes. They're affordable. They've got great spec on them now. The quality is fantastic, and they provide you with different colours, lots of different colours. It's like when you look at other motorcycle manufacturers and you think, oh, I really like that bike, they do 2 colours. But I don't know about you, I like being different. I want to be different from everyone else. I've gone the wrong way. Sorry. I'm coming for ya. What was I saying? Yeah, I don't know about you, but I like being different. And you can be different on this motorcycle because so many different colours. It's like you see a street triple, great bikes, you always see the same colour. They do 2 different colours. I mean, honestly, they're not even fantastic colours. These are wacky colours. I love it. It's worth buying one just for that reason, to get that colour. Get a unique, wacky colour. Do you see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying, eh? You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying, boy? Hey! You have to get used to that rev matching. I'm not going to thrash nuts at this. It's only done 600 miles, bless it. Doesn't feel heavy either. I thought I wouldn't like that offset fuel cap, but it looks really cool. I think it just makes it look more retro. I mean, I've had a Harley Davidson in the past, and they tend to be offset as well. I quite like it. Again, with the dashboard, the display, a little bit offset. It's kind of even because you got the key there. You know, to my brain, looking straight at that, it doesn't look odd, doesn't look out of place. Probably looks odd at the minute because it's bloody flickering. We're going to definitely do something about that if I brought this. So we've obviously got ride-by-wire now, and what that means is that we have electronic throttle. There's no cable, it's all electronic. We've got sensors, and having that feature allows them to program rider modes in there, and it just lets the engine know exactly what's going on. It gives you a more fuel efficient and a more economic motorcycle. Amongst many other things, the engine is working with all the sensors, and these days they don't really go wrong. Which leads me on to another subject, the warranty. It is 3 years. You do not get that with these mainstream so-called bulletproof manufacturer motorcycle people, producers. I know what I'm trying to say, but you know what I mean. 3 years, brilliant. You get breakdown cover as well. It's like they're saying, look, we've made this great motorbike, we've gave you loads of colours, you can choose what colour you like, you can be different. We trust our engineering, so we are going to provide you with 3 years warranty, because we know we're not going to fix it, it's got to be fine, and we are going to give you free breakdown, again, because we know you're not going to break down. But it gives us peace of mind, and it's just, I think it's just a great package, it really is. And I just want to say, I'm not being paid, I'm not being told to say anything great about the bike. I can slug it off if I want, and I would. If it was crap, I really would. You got my word. You've got my word. I understand that it's hard to always get a demo, or some people are quite nervous or whatever, so you really do trust these reviews. Hands down now, if you bought this bike without riding it, you are gonna like it. There's nothing to not like about it. And if you have got concerns, please comment below, or just message me, and I will help you as much as I can to share my experience of riding this motorcycle. Because I am a bike fanatic, I love YouTube, and I love making videos for all the viewers that are interested. They're not quite sure what bike to ride, you know, because it's more of a hobby rather than an A to B in it. We love riding bikes, and this is why we do it. I just want to provide you with that content so you can decide on what bike to purchase in the comfort of your own home. I understand it's just my opinion, but I do think I've got the added advantage of owning so many bikes. Being a mechanic by trade, I'm a bike MOT tester, so I see so many different bikes. I sit on so many different bikes. I understand the engineering process. Yeah, so I hope you trust my opinion. I'm not trying to pull a wool over your eyes. I don't get money from it. I mean, obviously there's ad revenue, but they don't even cover the cost of my cameras, my software, my music license, you know. So yeah, I'm out. I don't earn, I enjoy it. I'm not in it for the money, that's all I'm saying. And when I do get a nice payout, have a nice month, got a fair few views, I'll buy more equipment. I've recently just purchased a license for music, so you will notice music getting better on the channel, because I have exhausted the music studio of YouTube, all the free music. Oh, this is so low to the ground. I can flat foot this, completely flat foot it. The seat height is 785. That's so low. This would make a really good first bike. It really, really would. Right, this sits on this motorcycle. I can't get my wireless mic to work, which is really annoying me. So we're going to use the helmet cam. Right, so I'm 5'9". I have a 29-inch inner seam, and this is what I look like on the motorcycle. As you can see, perfect fit. Got a nice little bend in the knee. The tank sort of tapers out a little bit, so your legs are spread quite nicely. I like it. I like a good leg spread. So yeah, very, very comfortable. Perfect position. Nice and confidence expiring. Expiring, eh? And that is it. That's what I look like on the motorcycle. What's the fuel? I've not even looked at fuel level. Oh, that is a nice fuel gauge, man. See in the centre there. I'll have a little play in a minute of the dash, and on the way back we'll see if we can change it, just give you something different to look at, although it will be flickering. It's really good through slow speed traffic. It's so well balanced, it's so low to the ground. The front part of the seat and the tank is quite narrow, allowing you to confidently flat foot it. Getting no heat from the engine, which you wouldn't because it's water cooled now. It doesn't rely on the air passing through to cool it down. And that's part of the reason why they can push so much power out of this, because with power comes heat, and you need to get rid of that heat, and that is why it's water cooled. I don't want to be sitting in this traffic, mate. I've got a limited time on this bike. It's a very popular bike, everyone wants to try it, and I really appreciate them letting me try it. The back brake is so damn sharp on this, man. It is without doubt the sharpest back brake I have experienced on a bike. It's brilliant, very sharp. So the levers, what we got, they're not span adjustable, but they are nice and wide. And there's a lot of leverage on them, which cuts down fatigueness. The clutch is not as light as I was expecting. It's quite a tight clutch, but bear in mind this has only done 600 miles and it will loosen up. It will 100% loosen up. Bikes kind of get better after at least 1,000 miles, I've noticed, because I've owned a fair few new bikes. I know what it's all about. Oh, it just chugs in any gear. What are we in? Fourth gear? Fourth gear, 30 mile an hour. Open it up, and it just tractors along, and I freaking love that. So we're at fourth gear, 35 mile an hour. It's very slight vibrations. Honestly, it's what you're going to get from a single. What are you expecting? Like, it's not uncomfortable at all. The bars, perfect. You can see by the mirrors they're not vibrating. That's normally a telltale sign. They're all shaking around, but they're not. Got massive bar end weights on the end there, so there, that does really eliminate the vibrations pretty well. I've got to be nice, I've got to be good. Low down power. This is what I like. I love the low down power. It's happy between 3 and 6,000. That is probably, I think, the lowest torque curve. Like, it kicks in around 3,000 revs. And the Triumph, for instance, the 400, is a lot higher than that, so you're not hitting that sweet spot all the time. With this one, you're hitting it straight away, so it feels immediately more satisfying. Low down torque, beautiful. It's magnificent. Oh, plenty of power. Plenty of power. Dare I say it, it feels equally, if not quicker, than the 650 twins. So I've been on the bike for a good while now. The seat is fine. I thought it's going to be a bit of a concern because it's quite narrow at the front, but you can move back a little bit, which gives you a bit more of a wide area to put your arse cheeks in. Yeah, so the seat has got a really nice spongy material. The covering is pretty rubbery. So yeah, it's nice to sit on, which is always a plus thing, isn't it? Right, so I am going to get back to Moonrakers. I've been on this far too long. I'm going to get told off. So yeah, apologies for that. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more reviews. I mean, I'm not just a review channel. I've got so much on there, vlogs. I do some hiking with my wife Jodie, and we do camping trips on our little Monkey 125s. This is our current bikes at the minute, and I want another bike as well, hence why I'm doing this review. I've got a Himalayan 411, not 411, the Himalayan 450 review coming as well, so stay tuned for that. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, you will know exactly when I am uploading, normally on a Sunday morning and on a Wednesday if I'm feeling a bit fruity. So, until then, I've been Nick, and I'll catch you on the next episode. Ride safe.